Okay. So till yesterday, we were looking into non-commerce application, right? But for some reason, upon login, it is asking for CAPTCHA. So whenever CAPTCHA is involved, we cannot automate such things. So I've taken one more dummy application for automation. Let me share my screen. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. See, this is the application I was talking about. Okay. So let's say this is a HR application. Okay. So they only have given this user ID, password, and everything. We just need to log in. So I tried to log in via automation as well, so it's working. So it's not a problem. So what I've done via automation is, see here, what do we have in our login dot feature? Given user navigates to the application, when user logs in, then logout link should be visible, right? So when user navigates to the application, I have something called as navigate. Navigate is the name of the method. So in navigate, what is that I have? In navigate, I'm just printing whatever is application URL, which we are getting from .env, and I'm collecting in URL, and you know, I'm just expecting upon login. So what does this mean? Login title. What is this login title? If you go here, just click on login. Oh, sorry. If you go to the application, just login. That was login title. So I'm just expecting that to be visible. Why is that I'm doing? Because sometimes, this application sometimes fails because it appears to be a bit slow. So I'm explicitly telling the playwright, please wait until this, that is visible. Let me log out. I'm telling until this login is visible, please wait. And now I'm logging in. I'm filling the username, password with whatever the credentials that they have given. And there is something called as promise.all. So what is this promise.all? Let's say I click on a button and it is taking me to a new page or it is taking me to a new tab. Now, I told you the other day, page is something that we see here, right? So now page, I have the control only on this page. I do not have control on the other page. But the moment I click on login, I'm navigating to the other page. Once. Yeah. I'm navigating to the other page. So it is better that we put it in, promise.all. What I'm doing, I'm asking it to click on this login button, which is nothing but this. And please wait until the dashboard text is visible. What is the dashboard text? See, you can do anything. I've just used the dashboard here. See, dashboard. Until this text is visible, then I know that I'm in the login screen. Otherwise, we can click on this, verify the logout button is visible. Then that means you're already in the dashboard page. Anything. Okay. So I've just used this. See, the same thing I'm using is visible. So this dot dashboard text dot is visible means I'm asking whether it is visible or not. And is visible will always give us true or false. It returns a promise, boolean. So I'm collecting in result. So result is I'm printing. It should be true. Then only I'm very sure it is. Anyway, this is just for our confirmation. This is not required. This is the exact assertion. This dot dashboard text dot to be visible. Expect this for assertions. Okay. How do we verify whether some test case is working or not? Manually, yes, we'll go to that page and verify. But in automation, it is always via expect. Okay. Till here, it is clear. Uh, Otherwise, see, instead of writing it here, you can mention, actually, you should mention it here, right? Then logout link should be visible, I've written. But we know the logic anyways. Okay, if we want, we can write it here also. Await this dot login page dot logout link visibility. Something like that you can write. Okay. Logout link visibility. Now go here and then define that. So what should we do here? We have to take the locator. So come read only, log out, and it belongs to type locator. Okay. So first we have to click on this. First we have to click on this, correct? So what is the thing? This I'll just try to put it. See, if I click on this also it opens. So what can we do? Okay. So go here. It's telling OXT tab something. Use it all. Just check if it is unique. I don't want this. I don't know how do I get rid of this. Right. Okay. So now just check. Okay. And it is a class and span. So do span, open square bracket. Yes, see it is highlighting. Can you see? It is one of one. Just take this. And what do you want to name this as? It should be a proper name. Maybe click on your, we can say it's a, you know, username or profile. I'll just mention it as profile. So read only profile. Okay. First, we have to click on this profile. Correct. So go here, wait, this dot profile dot click. Once we do that, we'll have this logout. That is UL. Okay. Can you see this is unordered list UL? So come here. In that unordered list, I have this logout, correct? That's the same thing. So come here. There is something called as get by role, okay? And get by role menu. It's a menu item. Get by role menu has text logout, something like that you can give. So for example, go here. Just tell. Uh, please give me, since we have access to Copilot and everything, it has made our life easier, okay? Just tell it. So please give me get by role locator or menu which has text logout, correct? This is logout. Go here, yes. This one. Always make sure it does not matter whatever is there on UI. Always you have to rely on whatever is there on HTML, okay? Because that is how it works. So text logout. Okay, you're telling that this is for option in unordered list. We could have done it, but I'm just trying to let you know how do we ask Copilot and get the things done. Okay. See here, it is telling there are two ways. Locate the logout menu item by role and name. This is easiest and this always works. Get by role, it's a menu item. And what is the name of that? Logout. If you specifically want the fourth item in the list, it is telling go by unordered list, go to LI, nth of 3. So this always starts with a 0th index. Okay. So nth of 3 is 4, then get by role. But you never know, right? Log out tomorrow can be second option also. So never go by index. I mean, unless until you're very sure it's not going to change. So copy this and give it here. In our case, it is what? Logout link, correct. Okay. So then you have to, should we click here? No, I don't want to click. See, it only gave. I just want to check whether it is visible. So now I'm asserting, yes, I'm on the dashboard page. Okay. So now once we are once we are with this, there are certain test cases that have written it. Okay. Like for example, in this application, we have already gone, we have already logged in, we have verified that we have already logged in. Then click on admin. Okay, click on admin. Once you click on admin, click on the username field and they already have some existing data. So that is what I've taken. So there are three things, okay? With respect to admin, there are certain activities that we can do. I'm still about to explore this application. You guys also please take some time and explore this application, okay? So as an admin, I can search existing users, I can add a user, I can edit a user, I can delete a user, okay? So now in this case, if you see there is someone, right? Deep2029 I told. 2026 or something. That person was existing. I'm not sure if the data is always dynamic, then that's a problem, but let's check out if this person exists. So we have gone there. We are clicking on this. Okay. And what do you need to do? Click on search. Verify that record is found. Click on search. So it is a problem. Because this guy existed, when I was trying to search. In that case, what we can do? We'll try to search admin only because I think admin always exists. Correct. Let's say the username is admin and search. So now we have to come here and verify that the admin is existing. This is the test case that we need to do. In this test case, we are knowing how do we fill and clicking on a button. And as a part of negative test case, like for example, so admin is what admins of user role is admin. Let's say I select ESS. Then obviously I should not get his name, right? No records found I should get. So we have to verify this toast message. We will learn how do we verify this toast message as well. And of course, drop down also. How do we select the drop down? That also we are learning. Okay. Is this test case clear?
Yes.
But now
Yes.
how do we write it in the framework? Because till now we were just dealing with login. So we are done with login. And we have verified that we have successfully logged in. Now we can't do everything in the same page, right? Then what's the whole point of page object model? What you guys think is the best strategy? What kind of page can we create? Maybe, Megha, if you can speak out like in the framework. So we know the test case. I have to click on admin. I have to search for some existing user and I have to verify whether that existing user exists or not. Simple. But how are we going to put this in the framework?
Uh, I didn't get. We need to write the test case or.
See, we need to write a test case that is the answer is yes, but we have to write it such a way it is going to fit in into the existing framework. Correct. What do we have in our
Okay.
existing framework? We have our page object model. What is a page object model? Each page in the application should have its own class, should have its own step definition. Feature file can be common, no problem. The steps in the feature can be across different feature files. No problem. In Cucumber, you can repeat the feature file lines. For example, I can repeat these lines in any number of feature file, but I cannot repeat this step definition in another step definition file. It will throw error because now Cucumber will get confused. For this feature file line, you have two step definition which exactly matches. But now I'm confused where to go. So it throws error. So step definition is always unique. Feature file line can be repeated. Okay. So now in this case, we are dealing with admin. So what we and this is regarding users. I can search a user, I can add a user, I can edit a user, see, I can delete a user, I can do all these activities. So basically, this is nothing but can you see here? They have only written user management, correct? So we can go ahead and create a feature file here, and that feature file can be user management.feature. You understood? Now, what are we going to do in user management.feature? Of course, we have to log in again. Without login, we can't do anything. So just write this as it is. Once once you are into that, what you have to do? You have to click on admin. Okay. See, in Cucumber, given is optional, when is mandatory, then is also mandatory. Remember this. Okay. Because not all test cases might have prerequisites, right? Even in our manual test cases, there are certain test cases where we can have prerequisites, where we might not have also. So that's okay. So we don't have anything given here. I just have when. So what can we do here?
When clicked on admin,
Yeah,
hello,
when user clicks on admin. Admin, what shall we say? Admin menu.
admin menu from left navigation.
That's okay. Left navigation is not required. We need not mention all of, like, where it is specifically. When user clicks on
Admin
admin,
menu.
okay, we can say menu. Correct. But let's say I need to click on performance in some other test case. Then what about writing one more step definition? Then that also works. I'm not saying it's wrong, but how do you use it efficiently? I can make it parameterized, correct? Put something in double quotes, it's called as parameterization. So tomorrow, if I want to give a performance in that feature file, I'm just going to put it as performance, but the step definition remains the same. You get it? So when something is common like this, something can be repetitive. Functionality is the same, but it's the data is different. Please make sure you parameterize it. So when user clicks on admin menu, okay, so I'll go here and user searches for an existing, what is this? Employee, yeah? The employee. In searches only, that search button he'll click. Okay, make sure whatever that you have written should map to the code. Because let's say I am a non-technical person. When user searches for an existing employee means I assume that the search button is clicked in the same line. So whatever you write in English and the code that you perform should be mapped. Okay. Now what happens once he searches? Then, okay, then employee, then searched employee should be visible in the search result. See, this is more appropriate. Okay. So now I have created this feature file, but where should I put this? In which step definition? So you can create one more step definition called as user management.ts.
Yep.
Okay. As I mentioned the other day, make sure your feature file name and your step definition name should map. So user management.ts. So you can just copy paste what you have just in the interest of time, right? Okay. Now I don't want this. This is anyway in the login steps. But what is that I want? I want user clicks on admin menu. I want all these three. Go here and then write. User clicks on admin menu. Correct? But how do we collect it? Did I write it here? Somewhere? No, I have not written. Okay. So basically, this is how you collect it. Counts. Yeah. But that day it didn't work, right? Let's see. Okay. See, it is only giving because I'm passing a parameter. Means I have to collect it here, right? This is how we're going to collect the parameter here. So I've got the menu name. Menu name is what? Admin. So now this dot, now it is no more login page. Which page is this? This is user management page, let's say. So go to your hooks. See here, this is where we are creating, correct. So now what we can do, before you even create a page here, I have to import it here. But I don't have any class as of now. So first go to pages and create a class, user management.ts. Or till here only can copy. Okay, and what is the name of this? User management page. Okay, I'm exporting it. Because I've exported it, I can import it in my books.ts. So got it? And this is from pages, user management. So we have imported it. Now create this one, object for that. This is user management page. What is happening? Does not exist on type custom world. Okay, we have implemented parallelization. So make sure that if you see custom, we have login page. So make sure we have that user management as well. Okay, go here. Okay. And now write user management page. Okay, now you have it here. But now what it is complaining, you have declared it in the interface, but it's not there in your class. So make sure it's there in your class as well. Okay. Now I have it in my interface, I have it in my class. Okay. After this, comes here, user clicks on admin menu. So go to your user management.ts, sorry, steps. So now what is that? User management page. In that, what is that I want to do? I want to search user or search employee. That is better, right? Because we are searching employee only. And I'm passing the menu item that I've passed from the feature file. So now go here in user management.ts, async, okay, employee name string. Now I have it here and I have to close the class. So now in search employee, what is that we have to do exactly? If you go to this, okay, go here. First go here, user clicks on admin menu. Are we done with this? User clicks on admin menu. No, right?
No.
Uh,
And the parameter you created was for admin, right?
Okay, but
We are
I
supposed
wrote this code.
to
Okay. This comes next. When user clicks on admin menu. So, right away, this dot user management dot, I'll just right click menu. Okay. This is the name. On click menu, I'm passing menu name here. So I'll go to my page. So and click menu, menu item. So menu item should be admin, correct? So this dot page dot get by role menu item. This is correct, but I'm not hard coding it here. I have to write it inside the constructor. So just write menu name on this locator. And always initialize, give the value inside this. Okay. So page dot get by role, copy paste this. Mhm. But now what is the problem? I have this only inside my thing, correct? So, in that case, it is okay to have like this because anyway, menu name we have made it generic. So let's remove from here. Okay, we made it generic, and I'm menu locator dot click, which is fine. So I don't know why this is not working, but actually it should work. Anyways, I can make it a string. Okay. So this is done. If you go to your user management, this is still not able to find it. User clicks on admin menu. Hmm. Okay. What are the three problems? Undefined step. Okay. So it's complaining. Okay, but at least we have user clicks on admin menu. 1 second. There's no double quotes. So if you see law user management, now it is able to identify that, right? I'm clicking on the admin menu. Let me just give a hard wait just to check. Hard wait is always not good, okay? Just to check I'm putting whether it is working or not. So now we have to log into the application and for now I not defined this. So just parameterize, I mean comment them. In feature file, this is how you comment, not double forward slash, okay? So let's see if this works. So it is going to URL. And it enters username, password. We have logged in. Okay. And what happened? Okay, there are two scenarios. Login got executed. Now the other one is getting executed. The one that we have written just now. Okay, now we have to click on admin. Is it clicking on admin? See, can you see that logout is visible? Because we have made it. But I think because that window is open, na, I'm not very sure if clicking on admin is allowed anyway. Mm, but I think we should have clicked somewhere else and then click.
I think what happened, we have copy pasted the first scenario. In that, logout is there, and we
Hmm.
are continuing the next scenario.
Yeah, that's what. So,
We have to comment the logout,
no,
right?
that should be there. That is how we are verifying, right? See, it is telling
And
this locator is waiting for get by role locator. Can you see user management.ts? It is telling where it is, where the problem is. Control click. Sorry, just go there. It should take you there ideally. Anyways, the user
my doubt
management.
is, Ramya,
Hmm.
see here in the second scenario, I'm saying first scenario is working fine. In second scenario, we are executing the logout also. We are supposed to
Hmm. No, but I'm not clicking on
we are
logout.
supposed
I'm just checking whether it is visible.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So it is telling menu locator, this is not visible. In that case, okay, let me check
Mm,
if I can force click it, if this works. Okay,
mm,
true. So in click, it's a normal click. Now I'm forcing to click and I want only this file to get executed. Okay, user management. In that case, you can go to cucumber.json. Dot feed instead of this, let me give what is this? User management. Hmm. Correct, no? User management. Okay. We can mention which scenario you want to execute from the command line also. Otherwise, you can do it like this also. I think it should work. A lot work. Anyways, so that force click also is not working. Okay. So in that case, let us click on somewhere else so that, or let me click on this dashboard. See here, if you see the screenshot, right? It is clearly telling I had gone to this page and after this something went wrong. So it is easier for us to debug. So if you see here, login steps, logout link visibility, correct? Here is where to be visible. And then where is this dashboard text is there? We'll just, because clicking on the dashboard text, nothing will happen anyways. So we'll just click on that. This dot dashboard text dot click. So that we're taking the focus out of that UL, correct? We'll see if this works now. You're understanding like this only you have to make sure, you have to make the logic work. It didn't even click on this. Correct? That itself is not visible. Or was it too fast? Hmm. So anyways, we just have 2 more minutes. I'll debug this, okay? So it should be a very small thing. That's okay. Hmm. Fine. We'll continue this and I'll try to fix this and I'll let you know, okay? Like what exactly is the issue. So any doubts?
So I have cloned the repository. I mean, whatever code you have written. So it is
Hmm.
the same thing what you started today, the same code,
No,
right?
before I started today, whatever was there, you should have got.
Okay, this URL is not there then.
No, this URL is there.
Okay, okay,
I'd already
fine.
changed and I'd pushed it.
Okay.
Okay. So, Bindu, it's just, you have to go to that particular folder wherever you have code and do git clone and give the,
Yes.
you know that, right? And give that HTTPS,
Yeah, I used this one, GitHub,
yeah, the GitHub
GitHub desktop.
repository I've given. Okay. Did I
I
stop
used
sharing?
GitHub desktop. I cloned repository.
Okay, you
I
already did
haven't
that.
gone through that, but
Okay. See, if you have
I
already
cloned it.
cloned, you should have got the repository in your local now. See, click on
Yeah, it's
code.
there.
It's there. Okay. Copy this
Yes. I
HTTP.
cloned
And
to VS
that's it.
Code.
Hmm. Okay. So whatever is here in GitHub, you guys would have got now. So let me fix this minor issue. I'm not very sure why it's not happening. But yeah, let me end the recording once.